Sama tes satu. Tes satu belum pernah kita coba. Oke, so kita akan list speaking, we practice on speaking, kemudian kita coba menulis untuk writing task 1, mock up-nya dulu. Kalau masih ada waktu, kita lanjut ke reading. So, okay, so let's start with some speaking questions. Okay, I'm gonna put my speaking question in my second monitor. No, over here. Oh, no, wait. Oh, nggak bisa dia. So I guess I'm gonna put it over here. And make it big. Okay. This is a speaking question. Okay. Okay, let's start from the speaking part 1, part 2, and part 3. Bening, would like to tell you again, speaking part 1 is a brave question and answer. So you answer the question like you only give some point and then you can give some short reason on it. The purpose of speaking part 1 is just to make you again feel comfortable with the vibes in the exams room. And then speaking part 2, it's a 2-minute answer. You will be given 1 minute to prepare the answer. And speaking part 3, it will take also 5 minutes. And if you have some difficult or advanced vocabulary, you can use here. You can extend the answer. You can probably have more than one view. You can compare between your opinion and other opinions, just like you write in writing task 2. Okay, so welcome to the IELTS speaking. My name is Zen and I'll be your examiner for today. So your name is Bening. Bening, tell me about your daily routine, please.
Currently, because I'm still in high school, so normally I go to school every day, and sometimes after school I go to the gym.
Okay. How has your daily routine changed since you were a child?
It changed a lot, of course, because first of all, I was a child and I don't have school like right now, and then I
Okay.
used to not go to the gym, and I used to like play all day long because that's what kids do, but now because I'm a teenager, so I just study most of the time.
Right. Is your daily routine different at the weekend compared to during the week?
It's not so different. It's just slightly different because in the weekend I still study because I still have a lot of classes that my school assigned me to do in the weekend, and I still do sports in the weekend too. So it's not entirely different.
Okay, let's talk about dream. You dream much at night?
I do not dream that much at night because I feel like because I'm so tired during the day, I just
Okay.
sleep and then I wake up remembering nothing, or there's just I don't dream.
Okay. And do you think we can learn anything from dream?
I do think I can learn from dream because I do remember a few of my dreams, and it's so complicated. It's just so chaotic too. So I know how to deal with some type of person because I met a lot of different person and personality in my dreams.
Okay. Now let's talk about exercise. Do you how often do you exercise?
I exercise around 2 to 3 times a week.
Okay. Um what do you think the best exercise to keep fit?
In my opinion, to get fit, it's best for you to go to the gym, but with a trainer because at some point when you started, you know nothing, and get you may get like into an accident. So it's better to have a trainer first, and then when you understand the stuff, you can go it by yourself.
Okay. One last questions. Speaking part 1. have the type of exercise people like to do changed since okay, sorry, I repeat my questions. Have the type of exercise people like to do changed since you were a child?
Yes, I think it changed a lot because in the early 2000s, I was born in 2009, and so in the early 2000s, I think people mostly do cardio like Zumba and then dance classes, etc. But right now, the trend is more like to ball sports such as tennis, paddle, and then football. So it does change a lot.
Okay, that's the end of the question in speaking part one. Okay. No feedback on this. Oh, paling satu aja. I asked you a question just now about how often do you exercise. Yes, you mentioned about 3 times in a week, which is your point. You can extend the answer to like how often, and then little bit explanation on that. Hmm, ya, tambahkan satu dua penjelasan untuk itu after your point. Okay, now we move to the question in speaking part two. It's a cue card question. So I think for this exercise, I will drop the question in the chat box.
Okay.
Okay, there's a question. Describe a time when you enjoyed visiting a family member or friend. Okay, you should address who you visited, when you visited them, what you did during the visit. Okay, now you have 1 minute to prepare.
Eh,
Meaning that's 1 minute. Now you have at least 2 minutes to answer the question. You may
Okay.
extend the answer more than that, but please not less than 2 minutes. Okay, so 2 minutes is yours.
So there was once a time when I visited my cousin who just gave birth to so it counted as my niece and nephew because she gave birth into triplets, two girls and one boy, and their name is Sophie, Jasmine, and Rafal. So I visited them last year on June, which is almost a year now, and I visited them at the hospital of um, Indonesian police. I think I forgot the name, but I did visit them like the day after the surgery, and then I met my cousin there. Uh, she was uh, she was lying on the bed, and then me and my sister, we gave her a surprise. We gave her like a tote bag because we know she needs one because oh my god, she got triplets. She needs to carry a lot of things, and then I met like my other side of family, like my aunt, my uncle, and then the grandma and the grandpa, the new grandma and grandpa, and then yeah, we talked, we shared about things, and then there's my grandma too, which is the first time she met the great grandchildrens because there was three, of course, and then it was such a wholesome moment because a lot of family members that I haven't met in a long time, and then we met, and then we just reconnected and everything. And yeah, it was such an amazing moment because I can spend my time with like my family that I have never met, and then um And then after that, we actually went to the mall because we are hungry. So I think that's it.
Thank you very much. Perfect. Okay. This is speaking part two. Okay, Bening. Okay. Very good in using the simple past. I got only two. First, you said their name is. It should be their names are.
Oh yeah, their names are. Oh my god.
Second one, I can span. Yeah, could span. And okay, this one. Oh, this is very common. Me and my sister. I forgot what kind of verb did you mention just now? Me and oh wait. Me and my friend. Oh, me and my sister. Okay. This one, okay. Ini berarti subjeknya. And then for example, kita punya kata kerja, for example, gave. Okay, we don't have any don't have problem with the verb, tapi mungkin subjeknya. My sister, me and my sister, di me-nya. Okay, remember, kalau dia sebagai subjek, yang digunakan adalah
My
bentuk
sister.
I-nya, right? Kalau dia sebagai objek, berarti yang dipakai adalah me-nya. So,
Okay.
if they come before the verb, then use I. If they come after the verb, gave, berarti nanti di sini me and my sister.
Okay.
Okay, that one. Overall, I guess you did very good job. And now let's move to the question in speaking part three. Feel free and no time for this. Okay, we're talking about, it's a follow-up question from speaking to, by the way, because now we're talking about, just now we're talking about family. Now we shall continue on family. Okay, the question, we're talking about family celebration. Meaning, when do families celebrate together in your country?
In my country, because there's mostly people who are Muslims. So I think the
Okay,
time where families spend their time together is in the Idul Fitri, which is the which is the day where Muslim people, it's like the new year of the new Muslim people. So I think it's in Idul Fitri or in all the national holiday that we have
okay,
because we kind of have a lot.
right. Second question, why is it that some people might not enjoy attending family gathering?
In my opinion, it's because they're not close with their family. There's
Okay,
just some people who's not close, like they have some issue with one another because they have
okay,
a different opinions about something. So that's why I think.
okay. Do you think it's a good thing for parents to help their children with their homework?
I'm sorry. Can you repeat the question?
For sure. Do you think is it a good thing for parents to help their children with their homework?
Yeah, I think it's a good thing because, of course, if the children ask about their homework, it means that they don't understand, and the parents can help because they have more experience about it, and it can help also strengthen the bond between the parents and their child if the parents is busy working.
Okay. How important do you think it is for family to eat dinner together?
I think it's very important for family to just sit and have a dinner together because they can talk about their day and then just reconnect with one another because after all, family is the one who you will come back in any situations.
True. One last question in speaking part three. Do you believe that everyone in a family should share chores?
Yeah, I do believe in family should share some chores because of course the parents work, they're tired, and then the children study, they're tired too. So if they split some chores, it will become easier and faster to do it. So yeah, it's better to have like assigned things to do in our house like chores.
Okay, thank you, Bening. That's the end of the question in all speaking part. Okay, speaking part 3, yes again. Paling satu, it's only my suggestion. Tadi ada pertanyaan, do you think it's a good thing for parents to help their children with their homework? Okay, yeah, you can say it's a good thing or a bad thing, but since, okay, pertanyaan ini bisa akan ada dua view. Some people, they will say, could be a good thing or a bad thing. I guess kalau dapatkan pertanyaan yang kemungkinan jawabannya bisa dua, so you can provide two opinions. So would
Oh,
be a good idea if you say it depends because you will share more than one ideas there. Okay. All right, and you will use some mungkin akan ada grammar-grammar yang lain, a sequence of explanation probably. Okay, that's enough for the speaking. Okay, overall, you still did very good job in answering all the questions from speaking part 1 until part 3. Now, Bening, we're going to do the mock-up test for the reading. Kita lanjut di reading. Reading, dia soalnya ada 40, waktu pengerjaannya dia ada di 60 menit maksimal. Oke, kita akan coba seberapa aja yang kita dapat nanti. But I guess
okay.
Bening, as always, your listening was perfect. I believe your reading. Paling sama kayak listening kayak kemarin, perhatikan dulu instruksinya dia minta berapa kata. Oke, and real test, reading sama listening itu akan dibagi dua kayak gini. Nah, sebelah kirinya itu dia akan teks atau soal instruksi, sebelah kanan dia untuk menjawab soalnya. Nah, bagusnya untuk reading kalau yang komputer, dia bisa menghindari kesalahan karena kita bisa langsung ngopi jawaban kita. So we only paste it to
Okay.
the right side. Okay, so my suggestion untuk reading, kan baru mock-up test, baru paling itu aja. Perhatikan instruksi dari soalnya. Okay, I share you the question in the Telegram. You can go to your Google document and make 48 numbers. There you go. Google document. Okay. Tell me if you are ready so you can start the time. You can download the question.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, Bening, time is yours. Okay, you can turn up your camera if you want. So I need to go to the toilet for a moment.